Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the City of Lebanon Board of Zoning meeting, January 2nd, 2024. Ben, can you take roll since we're missing our secretary?
Yeah, I just realized Kelly wasn't here now when I looked over there. All right, so we'll go across the board here. Corey Coots, Chad Kiker.
Here.
Bruce Pauley.
Here.
Ron Edwards.
Here.
And Lori Gross.
Here.
We have all five members present this evening.
That's good. Next item would be the approval of minutes for last month.
No.
Go ahead.
I move we approve the minutes from December.
Second.
Okay, we have approval of a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Approved. Next item on our agenda that's not typically here is the election of officers for the coming year. It's open for nominations.
For the, what is it?
For chair, vice chair, secretary.
Chair, vice chair, and secretary. What were the 2023? Obviously, Bruce
I
Pauley was
the
chair.
Chad was the vice chair, and Kelly was secretary.
I move to keep the slate the same for 2024.
Second.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. We will keep the same officers as last year. And I guess at this point, we have one item on tonight's agenda, and it's docket 24-1, Blue Fox Heating and Cooling requesting conditional use approval to permit a changeable copy sign to be located at 1325 West South Street here in Lebanon. The property is zoned planned business commercial and is in the thoroughfare overlay district. Mr. Bontrager.
Good evening, board members, and welcome to 2024. We'll kick it off here with the conditional use application tonight from Blue Fox Heating and Cooling. They bring up the screen here, then we'll do a quick rundown of the location of the property. Again, 1325 West South Street is highlighted in yellow here on the map. South Street's to the north. The new Casey's gas station is just to the west that you see here in Gateway Marketplace. This is a reuse of this property for Blue Fox Heating and Cooling's operations, and they are looking to install a new ground sign out in front of the building. There currently is not a ground sign out there. They're installing a brand new ground sign on the property. It will be located out in front of the building, kind of in this area here that I'm circling with the cursor. And the sign that they are proposing is what you see here. This is a ground sign that meets all applicable standards for height and size and all that good stuff. What we're here for tonight is the changeable copy portion, which you see here located in the center of the sign, is considered a conditional use within the planned business commercial zoning district. And so that is what we have for you here tonight. This is a non-illuminated sign. And I think that what you all go, I do have a condition related to that, but otherwise, we'll just quick walk through some of the information in the staff report. There are the criteria for considering a conditional use. Find the right page. The first one is that the operation of the conditional use will not be detrimental to or endanger the public health, and we have determined that the changeable copy sign will not be detrimental to or endanger the community. Proposed sign is an appropriate location, doesn't cause any site issues or anything like that. Second one is the conditional use will not be injurious to the use and enjoyment of the property, and we determined that will not have any effect on any adjacent properties. This is a sign that's similar to other existing signs within, I guess within eyesight of the property. So McDonald's, Ice Cream Paradise, and Backroads Barbecue that are all located right across the street all have changeable copy signs similar to this. The third is the conditional use will not impede or substantially alter normal and orderly development on surrounding properties, and this will not have any impact on the development of neighboring properties. Adequate utilities are provided to the site. Proposed use is not in conflict with the goals of the comprehensive plan. And finally, proposed use is listed as a conditional use within this particular zoning district in the PBC zoning classification. With that, planning staff does recommend approval of the conditional use request for the changeable copy sign subject to the following condition. That'd be the sign, that the sign in its current proposed form will not include any internal or external illumination either now or in the future. And the reason I put in its current proposed form, because if somebody in the future comes in and wants to propose a different type of sign, then we would consider illumination, but in its current form, as what's being proposed, we prefer for it not to be illuminated. So if there's any questions about that or anything else in the application, I'd be happy to answer your questions.
Can you bring the map back up again real quick? The sign will go in the grass area?
So the grass area is actually right away, so it'd actually have to go in the pavement area.
Okay.
So that the yellow line as it's shown on here is the property line, so it'd actually be situated somewhere in this area, actually on the pavement.
Okay. That was what my question was going to be.
Ben, are there any other ground signs on that side of the street headed eastbound?
On this property, there are no ground signs at all.
How
They,
about down the main gateway there?
We have one at the Frontier and one at the,
yeah, there may be some further down, right in this vicinity. I'm not aware of any.
I don't think so.
Right directly adjacent.
Does Harvard
Because all of
go
those, the
down?
pavement all goes right up to the property line all along there.
Okay.
I think an AutoZone had something.
I think we had a pole sign from the highway hut come up 2 or 3 years ago.
I'm trying to see if I can see any shadows that would give me an idea there's a sign there. I'm not seeing anything. I see,
Yeah, but that's 5 blocks away, 4 blocks
Yeah.
away.
Correct. But there isn't
yeah, on
any
this side of the
there.
railroad tracks on the south side of the
Yeah,
road.
the railroad tracks, I don't believe there's anything.
There's not that many. There may be, as you get down, the auto parts store maybe has one, once you get closer to the railroad tracks, but right in this vicinity, I can't think of any.
Do you know if there are intentions for the Fairfield Inn or Bar Louie? Or do they have intentions for any kind of ground signs or?
On 32, they're not permitted to have any. So it's just the multi-tenant sign that's allowed on 32.
Okay. Both sides anyway.
Any other questions for Ben? Sir? Does the applicant have anything you would like to add or anything? Need to come up here if you do.
You pretty much covered everything. It is a two-sided sign, so the east and west traffic will be able to see it each way, and I just want to put different things for the holidays maybe out there. Of course, we're heating and cooling, so I'll put, spring maintenance.
So it will set perpendicular to the existing sidewalk.
Correct, right. And looking forward to it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Ben,
This is-
Ben, do you differentiate between internal and external illumination when it comes to signs?
Yes, we do. In fact, both of those types of signs would technically be permitted out here, but in terms of conditions placed on the changeable copy, we prefer for it not to be illuminated.
Okay.
But if somebody wanted to change this out at some point in the future to something else, it could be internally or externally illuminated.
Okay, this is a public hearing tonight, so anybody from the public care to address the board? We will close the public end of the hearing then, and
I make a motion to approve the conditional use request for a changeable copy sign, subject to the following condition, that the sign in its current proposed form will not include any internal or external illumination either now or in the future.
Second.
Jan, you want to take over for a minute?
Not used to this. Corey Coots,
Yes.
Chad Kiker.
Yes.
Bruce Pauley,
Yes,
Ron Edwards,
Yes.
and Lori Gross.
Yes.
carries. Congratulations. Good luck. I think that's all that I have on the agenda for tonight. I would look for a motion to adjourn, other than next board meeting, or next meeting would be Monday, February the 5th, 7 PM here.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Have motion second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.